What is going on, guys? It's Crazy Nasty, and today I'm bringing you some Modern Warfare 3. I seem to be playing this a lot more lately, even though I'm sick of it. But I will keep playing it. But anyway, starting off, Meta World Peace is back in the lineup for the Lakers. He was back for Game 7 versus Denver, the big decisive game. And unfortunately, Denver lost. You know, they put up a hell of a fight. They had a nice comeback going into that game. And actually, during this game, they had a nice comeback. But they ultimately fell short. The Lakers ended up winning 96-87. And they are moving on. That's where the controversy or the drama is going to unfold with world peace again. So now that the Lakers have advanced, they are now playing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And if you guys remember, 2 weeks ago, James Harden plays for Oklahoma. And this is a guy that got hit by the elbow by World Peace. And what got World Peace suspended for, 7 games? 5, 7? I don't know, something like that. So that's going to be interesting. And what makes it even worse is how classless World Peace is being about this. You know, he's saying how, you know, he's not even going to shake his hand as a peace offering or anything. He's, you know, being a wicked douche about this whole thing. But hey, you know, with peace in his name doesn't mean he has to be peaceful with everybody. I just threw that out there. It kind of sucked. I know, but don't hold me to it. But anyway, also Saturday night, because I missed a few days here, Boston ended up taking Game 1 of their second round series against Philadelphia, 92-91. And I have to say, I watched most of that game, and Boston was behind most of that fucking game. So they made a nice little comeback at the end there. And I was happy to see Boston win it. And then in the other Game 7, the Clippers ended up pulling that one out, 82-72 against Memphis, knocking the Grizzlies out, unfortunately. So the Clippers are moving on. And also Miami started their second round series against the Pacers, and no surprise there, they ended up winning. LeBron James had a big game, almost triple-double. But they ended up winning 95-86. Their only problem is Chris Bosh, one of their big man, he left with an abdominal strain, and that's all I heard. I did not hear of any sort of timetable with this type of injury. He could be back the next game. I do not know. But anyway, Game 2 of Boston-Philly series is tonight, and Game 1 of the Lakers Oklahoma is tonight. That's exciting. And then switching over to the other big Game 7 Saturday, the Rangers and Washington Capitals. I wanted the Capitals to win so bad, but they did not. So the Rangers are moving on with a 2-1 victory. And, you know, so sad for them. But then on Sunday, the Kings came back, dominating some more. They beat Phoenix 4-2 to take Game 1 of their series. And as far as I know, the Kings have only lost 1 game in the playoffs so far. So they're something like 9-1, I think, right now, which is pretty interesting. So Rangers Game 1 tonight, 8 o'clock, against the Devils. That should be a pretty good series there. You know, Rangers the only number 1 seed left. What do we got? We got a 1, a 3, a 6, and an 8 seed. So I think it's going to be Rangers Kings. I'd like to see a Rangers Kings, the 1 and 8 seed, and then I'd like to see the Kings take it. Now that the Capitals can't, so I'd like to see the Kings take the Stanley Cup this year. I know they have a lot in their franchise, but I'd like to see them only because they're the 8 seed. And I'm still thinking over in the basketball world that depending on what how Chris Bosh's injury is, I think Miami still might go all the way. LeBron might actually get his ring. But one other thing I didn't mention. We got the two highest scoring players in the NBA league playing each other in the Lakers and Oklahoma. We got Kevin Durant versus Kobe, so that's going to be an interesting series all the way. And I can't wait for it to start. Go Thunder.